Life's too short for half-hearted hugs and fake smiles, right? Join me as we unravel signs that might just open your eyes. Ready to find out who's really got your back? Number 1. Only around during the good times. Ever notice how some friends magically appear when the party's booming, but ghost you during tough times? Remember, genuine friends stick by you, rain or shine. If they're only around for the celebrations, trophies, and sunny days, then they might just be what we call a fair weather friend. Number 2, they're competitive, not supportive. Competition is healthy, sure, but not when they always need to one-up you. Have you bought a new car? They got a better one. Got a promotion? They'll speak about their bigger achievements. A real friend will rejoice in celebrating your victories, not turn them into a competition. Number 3, your secrets aren't safe. True friends are like vaults, keeping your confessions safe. But if you can find your secrets becoming public gossip faster than you can say betrayal, it's a huge red flag. Be careful who you put your trust in. Number 4, they're full of empty promises. We've all been there, haven't we? Those friends who exclaim, "Oh, we absolutely must hang out soon," or "I promise I'll be there for your event." But when the time comes, they're nowhere to be found. These empty promises start piling up, creating a mountain of insincerity. Friends, true friends, understand the value of commitment and they never make hollow promises. If every commitment turns into an excuse and every promise turns into a rain check, then perhaps it's time to see it for what it really is. A performance of genuine friendship dressed up in sweet words with no intention behind them. Number 5, they're quick to criticize. Don't get me wrong, constructive feedback is great. It's how we grow. But there's a thin line between being helpful and just being plain old negative. If every time you share a new idea, plan, or even a new outfit, they're the first ones to point out the flaws, you might be in the company of someone who doesn't truly have your best interests at heart. True friendship is about uplifting and boosting each other's confidence, not tearing it down at every turn. If you start to feel that you're in a constant state of defense around them, it might be time to reassess the dynamic. Number 6, zero genuine happiness for your success. This one can be a bit more subtle, but it is equally important. A lack of genuine happiness for your successes. Imagine you've just accomplished something big, maybe a promotion, a new job, or even a personal milestone. The first thing you want to do? Share it with your friends, of course. But when you do, there's this palpable feeling of jealousy or insincerity. An authentic friend's happiness for your achievements should mirror your own. There shouldn't be any underhanded remarks, passive-aggressive comments, or overt attempts to overshadow your moment. Friendships thrive on mutual uplifting and shared joys. If your wins feel like losses in their company, it's an alarm you shouldn't snooze on. Number 7, they bring out the worst in you. Ask yourself this: after spending a day with them, do you feel uplifted or drained? If it's the latter, be wary, because genuine friendships should enhance the best in you, not bring out the worst. If you notice that you're more negative, cynical, or even partaking in behaviors you usually wouldn't after hanging with them, it's a big red flag. Genuine companionship is about mutual growth, shared positivity, and pushing each other towards betterment. If instead you feel you're sinking into negativity, it's essential to recognize that such relationships might not be adding value to your life. Number 8, conversations are surface level. Diving into the 8th sign, let's talk depth, or the lack of it. Do your conversations feel like you're skimming the surface of a vast ocean? If every chat is a repetition of mundane topics without ever deep diving into the personal stories, shared dreams, or even life's complexities, you're probably dealing with a surface level bond. Friendships, especially the genuine kind, are built on layers of trust, shared experiences, and emotional depth. They're spaces where you can bare your soul, share your fears, and celebrate your joys. If you find yourself constantly stuck in the shallow end, it may be time to find deeper waters. Number 9, it's all about them. Imagine being at a coffee shop with your friend, sipping a delicious latte, and as you're about to share a personal story, they hijack the conversation to make it all about them. Again, every dream you've achieved, every challenge you've faced has a bigger, louder story overshadowing yours. Genuine friendship is a dance of give and take. It's a balance where both get their turn in the spotlight. When every tale, every sentiment, and every moment becomes about them, you might be caught in the whirlwind of a one-sided friendship. Being in such a vortex can be exhausting. You're constantly the listener and never the sharer. True friendships are mutual, a seesaw of emotions and experiences where both sides get to have their say. If you always find yourself in the audience and never on stage, perhaps it's time to change the scene. Number 10, they badmouth others to you. Now, a little chit-chat is normal, but what if every conversation turns into a criticism fest about mutual acquaintances? If they can't wait to spill the beans on someone else's life, how sure are you that they're not doing the same about yours when you're not around? Trust is the backbone of any profound connection. If they're constantly broadcasting other secrets, there's a good chance your secrets are on their playlist too. Authentic friendships cherish trust, holding it sacred. If you feel that trust is compromised, it's crucial to reevaluate the confidence you share and the company you keep. Number 11, they use you. It's time to explore deeper into a terrain we all dread. The feeling of being used. It begins almost imperceptibly, minor favors here and there, seemingly innocent requests, making you feel like you're genuinely helping a friend in need. Yet, as the days turn into weeks and weeks into months, these small requests morph into ever-growing demands. Perhaps it's your expertise they lean on, your connections they seek, or simply your resources they want to avail themselves of. Over time, an unsettling realization dawns upon you: every interaction is transactional. This isn't a friendship, it's a marketplace, and you're on sale. Sure, true friendship is built on the spirit of helping and being there for one another, but when one side only takes and rarely gives, it's more exploitation than love. Real connections are mutual, and there's an intrinsic joy in supporting one another. However, if you start feeling like a resource center rather than a cherished friend, it's an indication that it's high time to reevaluate. Number 12, they dismiss your feelings. Our emotions are the compass by which we often navigate life's intricate pathways. They're deep, profound, and inherently personal. They echo our experiences, our hopes, and our fears. In friendship, emotions play a pivotal role. A genuine friend acts as a mirror, reflecting, understanding, and sometimes even resonating with our feelings. However, if every time you pour out your heart, your emotions are met with a brush-off or a nonchalant shrug, if every teardrop is met with impatience and every joy with indifference, it's a sign. If your feelings, your very essence, are frequently dismissed or trivialized, you're not in a friendship. Genuine connections thrive on mutual emotional understanding. If you find yourself constantly gaslit into believing you're too emotional or overthinking, it's crucial to recognize the emotional disparity and perhaps seek a more harmonious partnership elsewhere. Number 13, there's no reciprocity. Friendship, in its purest essence, is a symphony. A harmonious rhythm of give and take, where both individuals play their parts, contributing to the melody. However, what happens when one instrument overpowers the other? It's no longer harmony, it's a solo act. If you constantly find yourself reaching out, initiating conversations, making plans, or just putting in the lion's share of the effort, and they, in contrast, remain passive, only responding when it suits them, it's a discordant note in your symphonic relationship. True friendships don't keep score, but they do thrive on mutual effort. If you're perpetually in the driver's seat and they're just along for the ride, it might be time to ask if they really want to be with you on this journey. Number 14, they're never truly present. In today's digital age, physical presence has transformed in many ways, but the essence remains the same: attention. How often have you been with them, sharing stories or seeking solace, only to find them engrossed in their screens, offering you a mere fraction of their attention? The feeling isn't nice, is it? Like you're conversing with a silhouette, a shadow of a friend. True friendship is characterized not just by being there physically, but by being fully present mentally and emotionally. It's about providing that undivided attention, that warm embrace of understanding. If you feel like you're competing with gadgets, social media notifications, or other distractions every time you're together, it's an indication of a fractured connection. Authentic relationships demand mindfulness. They thrive when two souls connect without barriers. If your heart-to-hearts are constantly interrupted by their smartphone pings or distracted gazes, it's perhaps time to question the depth and intent of the bond. With the signs of deceitful friends uncovered, how do you ensure self-preservation? Watch 10 acts of self-respect you shouldn't compromise on, or if you're grappling with self-worth, watch The Real Reasons Behind Feeling Unlovable. Thank you for choosing us as your guide. Please like, share your stories below, and ensure you're subscribed for continued wisdom.